so I'm gonna get started. My name is Kay, the paint lady, and this is what we're painting right now, the Seattle Skyline. And so the supplies that you need, if you didn't see the supplies and you're running it back, is paint brushes. You need some paint brushes, small one and a big one. A cup for cleaning your brushes with water in it. I just use foam plates to put my paint on, but you can use a piece of cardboard, you can use a palette, you can use whatever you want, paper plate, to put your paint on. Then you need some paint. I'm just using some regular acrylic paint. This is level 1 paint that you can just find at your local art store or online, Amazon, it doesn't matter. Just this is basically just beginner paint. And I have red. I'm using primary colors, white and black, and I'm just basically pouring them into the pouring it onto the plate. But then when I pour it onto the plate, I'm leaving space in between so that you can be able to mix it. So that's what my palette looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it, whatever. Okay, so that's my palette. What else do you need? Some napkins for cleaning. What else? Canvas, a blank canvas. This is what we're painting on. And a drink. So, if you have your drink, let's do a toast. Raise your drink in the air. And we're gonna do a toast. Repeat after me. I promise to relax and have fun. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a step on my canvas, and then I'm going to, I guess, read the comments to see if you guys are ready to move on to the next step. But if you have any questions on how to do anything, let me know by writing it out in the comments. I don't know if Facebook Live will let you put pictures into the comments or not, but we're gonna make this work. But I'm gonna do a step, then you do a step, and we're gonna just figure it out together to paint the Seattle Skyline. And it's an abstract painting. You don't have to use the same colors that I'm using. You can use whatever colors you want. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started in a second.
Earl on the beat. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys ready? Y'all ready? Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so the first step, we're gonna start with our big brush, or the bigger of the whatever you guys have, and we're gonna start with the water first. The water is blue. I'm gonna do it on this canvas here. So let me move it closer. So when I did my water, what I did was I mixed mine with white and blue. So I'm pulling some of the blue and I'm painting it onto the canvas, right? And we're gonna go 1/3 up. And it doesn't have to be straight. Like this one here is not straight. So, but if you want to go straight, you can. It's completely up to you. So I have some blue, and then you can take some of the white, and you can mix it right there on the canvas. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, that's better. Or is it? I don't know. Alright, so then we're just gonna fill in the bottom part with the blue and with the white. So I'm just kind of alternating between the paint. So the paints that I'm using, okay, thank you, Evelyn. So the paint that I'm using is acrylic paint. I'm not using oil-based paint, and I'm not using oil-based paint because oil takes a long time to dry, and acrylics it's really fast at drying. So that's why I always use acrylic paint, especially when I'm doing paint classes. So and it's water-based. Okay. And again, your water doesn't necessarily have to be blue. It's just the color that I always choose to make my water. And then you can kind of go like, you're welcome. You can kind of go like different directions to kind of get like the wave going. Like a wavy, if you want to do like a wavy type of thing. So while we're doing this part, I'm gonna turn up the music. All right, so this is my second virtual sessions, and I did one this morning. It was more geared towards kids. But I'm going to do another one on Wednesday and another one on Friday. And I'm going to keep it going for as long as I can. And then I'll post them on my website at ladiespaintnight.com, or on my YouTube. Well, actually both. Ladies Paint Night. So if you just search that, you'll see it. ladiespaintnight.com. And then I also have Ladies Paint Night starter kits, where you can buy like a starter kit. Basically, it comes with paint, comes with brushes, it comes with a couple of 3 canvases. So it'll basically just come with everything you need to get started. So you don't have to rush out and buy something, and you can use the same paints that I'm using. But this is the first step, is to do the water.
Learn more about treating schizophrenia with once monthly.
And as you can see, I'm just adding like some more white to it, just to make it look like it has some waves. So, if you are watching, okay, you're not set up to paint, but you're taking notes, yes. And I'm gonna post this to the page so you can always come back and rewind and watch it at any time, because I'm not going to take it down. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. But if you guys are sipping on something, comment what you're sipping on, because I want to know what you guys are drinking, and I want to know what you guys like while you're painting. So what are you drinking on? And if you're painting with me, also comment, let me know you're ready to move on to the next step. Since I can't see you guys. Peach Moscato, yes. I have some Moscato. It's the I can't remember what kind it is though. But that's not what I'm sipping on. I'm sipping on some Malibu rum. You know, just a little. It's lightweight stuff. With some cranberry juice. The starter kits are $25. It comes with 3 canvases, paint. Comes with paint in like these little tubes. It comes with brown and all the other colors too. With a palette and all that. So it comes ready to go. And then it also comes with a pre-drawn canvas that you can choose what design you want on it. Tequila over here for the adults and for the teens. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now that you guys have your water, the next step is we're gonna move on to the next step, which is the top part of the background. And so you can choose whatever colors you want. This one is yellow, orange, and like a reddish, pinkish color. And so you could break it up into sections. Like you could paint this one yellow, and then you could paint this one orange, you could paint this one red, or whatever color you want to use. And then that's what we're gonna do. So you can, and it doesn't have to be 3. It could be a solid color. You could, make it your own. Cause like I always say, we're all painting the same thing, but they're gonna come out looking different because you might not like the color yellow. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my my water and I'm dipping my brush in it. I'm like smashing it all the way into the bottom. You see how that's turning colors? That's how I clean the brush off, to try to get all the color off of it. Then I'm just taking a napkin Yes. Man, that peach Moscato sounds good. I mean, I would go try to go get a bottle, but I can't. But I'm staying in the house. Okay. So, taking the yellow, or whatever color. And I'm going all the way down to the water. Yeah, I'm going all the way down to the water. And then when you're painting, so like my next color, say my next color is red, or let's do pink. So I'm gonna just do like a pink color. So when you do your next color, just keep in mind, because it's so close, that it's going to mix. And if you want to blend them, like blend those two colors together. Let me see. Then, so see how it kind of looks sharp? Here, let me make it closer. You see how it kind of looks sharp here between the yellow and the next color? Well, if you don't like that, what you can do is go real lightly over the two colors. See how my brush is my big brush is in between the colors? So just go lightly. And now it's blended. Okay? So now it's more blended and it doesn't look so sharp now. If you need me to repeat anything, feel free to just comment below, because I'll repeat any step that you need me to repeat, except if you came late, because then you're just gonna have to rewind. So I'm just gonna continue painting different colors in the background here, and I'm gonna turn the music back up.
I know my bitch love me, cause she rub my feet. You don't touch me, somebody gon' touch me. You don't fuck me, somebody gon' fuck me. You don't love me, somebody gon' love me. When I don't walk, I gotta go and do it. Shake that booty, I come do it. If you thick, I might hit it. Shake that booty for a ride. Shake that booty on live. Shake that booty outside. Twerk. Girl, I wanna see you twerk. I throw a little money to twerk. I don't really think you can twerk. If you broke, go to work. Make that big booty work. Make that big booty work. Can I touch that booty? That booty? That big old booty? Shake that booty. Can I lay on the booty? Mike Tyson on the booty. Come and wipe that booty.
Okay. I'm going to repeat the blending part when I get done with that part, so I can show it to you.
If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would. Yeah, it's so good. Pussy so good. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would. I'm a splash, I'm a splash. I don't feel, I won't even do that.
Okay, so for the blending part, so right now I have. So to repeat the blending part here, so I have my pink and I have my red here. So right now you see how you can see that sharp line in between. So in order to make it look smoother like it does right here, you want to take your brush, and you have to make sure that they're both like wet still. So you can't like go back after it's dry. So your brush is pretty much dry with no extra paint on it. And I'm right in the middle. Oops, I'm right in the middle of it here. And I'm gonna go lightly in between, or not lightly, but I'm gonna just blend it in so it's blended. And it gets rid of that line and gives like a smooth transition. Yeah. Smooth transition in between those colors. Okay, just if you have any other questions, need me to repeat anything, I got you.
I can hit this shit until I'm 6 feet down, deep in the dirt. What you gotta speak is just to leave in the skirt. Got everybody watching while you leaving from work. Got the preacher watching while you leaving from church. Baby, you know what you want. I'm the only one that know what to do when you take that ass out. Sitting on my lap, that shit made me wanna cash out. Come inside your face, oh baby, now you can't stop. Come inside that pussy, I'ma be your mama's grandchild. I'ma make you come 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, maybe 6 times. I'ma ask you, is this pussy mine? If you say no, bitch, you lying. Cause when I take it out, you start crying. I done fucked around and realized your spine. You look good from the front and the back. You look, baby, I'm the dad trying to fuck so bad. Cause that ass so good, pussy so good. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would. Yeah, it's so good, pussy so good. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. If I could quit my job and fuck you all that shit, I would.
When our country is faced with adversity, it's the sum of the small parts that make a big difference. To help you get through this, Chevy is promising to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data to help keep you connected to the things that matter most. Just our way of doing our part. Visit ChevyCares.com to learn more. Chevrolet, find new roads.
To activate, press your blue OnStar button. Limited time offer, data provided by AT&T. See OnStar.com for details and limitations.
Boy, you know you need to come give me that date. He wanna hit from the back cause I'm thick. I like to fuck on him when I get lit. Yeah, tell me this pussy is shit. Ay, oh, he's so thirsty. Rock that dick like a horsey. He said, are you tired? Ay, act like, yeah, let me tell the sex talk, huh? Wanna see your body, take your clothes off, huh? I'ma bust quick, keep your lips off, huh? Rock that shit till you blast off, hey, yeah, let's have a sex talk, huh? Got a big boy, then pull it out, hey. Can you make it feel like the first time, huh? I don't need a towel, let him wear that, hey, yeah. Beat up on the bed, ride it to the tip top. He like it doggy style, cause I make that ass pop. Hey, never been a limit, cause I got that drop drop. Said this last bitch still fucking like a robot. Hey, let's have sex talk, huh? Wanna see your body, take your clothes off, huh? I'ma bust quick, keep your lips off, huh? Rock that shit big boy, then pull it out. Hey, can you make it feel like the first time? I don't get tired of the way that. Hey, yeah, got more milkshakes than Khalees. Ain't met a nigga who can handle me. I think I should be in museums, cause this body up masterpiece. Can I fuck you to a trap beat? He said, girl, you tryna trap me. Out here now, nigga, no I ain't. You can hit that door, here, go ahead, leave. Ay, let's have a sex talk, wanna see your body, take your clothes off, I'm a bust quick, keep your lips off, hey. Rock that shit till you blast off, hey. Yeah, let's have a sex talk, got a big boy, then pull it out, hey. Can you make it feel like the first time, I don't get tired, let him wear that, hey. Yeah, bad bitch tastes like cherry, kiwi. Real bitch taste these double ditties. Ice on my neck, beat real goodies. Peanut butter inside, pieces. He said it touch it like bubble gum. He eat it from the back to the front. Bitch, I got green like I'm buttercup. He say I got that little yummy gum. Let's have sex talk, wanna see your body, take your clothes off, I'm a bust quick, keep your lips off, rock that shit till you blast off, ay. Yeah, let's have sex talk, got a big boy, then pull it out, ay. Can you make it feel like the first time? I don't get tired, let him wear that, ay. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so now that the background is complete, then you're just gonna let this dry for a few minutes. That's the next step. Let it dry. Before we start adding buildings into it, we have to let it dry.
Click here to listen now.
So I guess this is like a little intermission. Take like a few minutes to let it dry, or maybe catch up. Where you guys at? On your painting.
Okay, you know I put on for that faux nigga. About to buy a new Lambo, let's go nigga. From tired of selling them zips, get a boat nigga. Me and Dow used to post on the stove, no cap. Gucci man and no six with my dope nigga. Yeah, I told her I keep wearing boys. Why you rich and you keep wearing forces? Yeah, these niggas, they lactose intolerant. How about you? Bitch, I'm married to cheese, no divorce. Bitch, you can't get a ring if you want. I pull up with a bitch, so thick, think I'm Norbit. Slamming the hoe like a Monel. She want money for pussy, bitch, no deal. No, you can bet about fucking some free. Free bitches pay VIP just to see me. I'm a sharky and shrimp, nigga P with shrimp. Fuck a rap, I spit on the CD. Bitch, I had it. Probably heard I was broke from a broke nigga. Probably heard I'm a hoe from a hoe. I don't know what you know, I ain't running from no nigga. These bitches be waiting in line at the shows. I don't want fuck with her, let my bro hit her. No, I'm the first one to come out of shard. Okay, you know I put on for that faux nigga. Probably heard I was broke from a broke nigga. Probably heard I'm a hoe from a hoe. I don't know what you know, I ain't running from no nigga. These bitches be waiting in line at the shows. I don't want fuck with her, let my bro hit her. No, I'm the first one to come out of shard. Okay, you know I put on for that faux nigga. Let's go. Still in the city, bitch, no doubt. You gotta give me 6 figures to go out. Sir. I got up 50K for a walk. Down up, you drop me in my show, we gon' show out. Bitch, I just let you club with your hoe. Right on the floor. They got fucked up a blowout. My bad, boy, I thought that was weed. Orange juice. The first nigga try me, I squeeze. Let's go. Before I fucked up, fuck the few of friends, can you tell us stop calling me, please? Bitches know I'm a dog off the leash. A big dog niggas call me OG. Cross that line with us, she can't come back and say
Letting
sorry.
it dry.
Call it a plea. Let me rap niggas.
I got paint on my glass.
I'm from Charlotte, you die on this beef.
Party file.
Nigga. Probably heard I was broke from a broke nigga. Probably heard I'm a hoe from a hoe. I don't know what you know, I ain't running from no. These bitches be waiting in line at the shows. I don't want fuck with her, let my bro hit her. No, I'm the first one to come out of shard. Okay, you know I put on for that faux nigga. Probably heard I was broke from a broke nigga. Probably heard I'm a hoe from a hoe. I don't know what you know, I ain't running from no nigga. These bitches be waiting in line at the shows. I don't want fuck with her, let my bro hit her. No, I'm the first one to come out of shard. Okay, you know I put on for that faux. Let's go.
Okay. Are you guys letting it dry? Wow. I think I'm gonna play one more song and then we're gonna move on to the next step. If I don't hear nothing from you guys, because mine is pretty dry, and what needs to dry is pretty much like right above the water. So
living with schizophrenia, people don't know much about me. They think I can't be around my family. but I can. Me and my family get together very often. I never thought I'd be where I'm at today.
Talk to your doctor about schizophrenia treatment options.
You don't let it blow you up like a candle.
I'm running through your nigga house like the Tomb Raider. You gotta pass around, nigga.
Hey, Taylor May.
Don't get out. That's your ultimatum.
Just
licking my pussy hard.
painting and sipping.
Just let him eat me out the top of time. Call it pussy booty tang, 'cause I got the right kind. He can't compare me to none of these.
I'm letting the paint dry. We're in between steps.
Walking all over the niggas, so he buy me on my shoes. Quit calling him a trick if he only buy your food. Ayy, freak, nasty. Ice on my neck, let it drip down my chest. Ayy, looking at this motherfucking money man wet. Ayy, rich bitch, pussy only come for a check. Ayy, my contact looks like the yellow pages. I see my safety names. I remember faces, and I ain't fucked you in a minute.
I'm sure y'all dancing too. I'm over here dancing by myself.
Freak, nasty. Lick on my hand, then I put it in his pants. Playing with that cock and make that mother bam, bam. And I walk and I talk like a pimp, 'cause I am. Hey, pussy wet, diamonds on my neck. I'm a high girl, so I make these niggas sweat. If you fucking with me, then you fucking with the best. If he say he a dog, I'ma treat him like a pet. John Nick told him, give it to me quick. Fucking lay you with me, but nobody can't sweat. Bitch, pussy, I can take you out of bed. Bitch, pussy, only come for a check. Freak, nasty. Go up, hey, now I did dig up in his casket. Hey, freak, nasty.
Pull up on that bitch and put them hands on her. If she keep capping, then I'm laying on her. Tell that little bitch stop cloud chasing. Tell that little bitch that I'm not basic. Pull up on that bitch and put them hands on her. If she keep capping, then I'm laying on her. Tell that little bitch stop cloud chasing. 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 Stop cloud chasing, hoe. You don't want no beef. I'm a pretty bitch, but we can take
I had to go get a refill.
I ain't playing with you, hoe. Ain't no kiki.
Hey.
All my bitches train to go. Guess I 1, 2, 3. Bitch, stand my cons with all this shit unless you roll and fight. I pull up on you, you acting bad. Bitch, I said I'm fight. I'm tired of you hoes and you niggas still acting like dice. Oh, you want me and you worry about me? That is not
I'm a bartender too. DJ K, bartender K the paint lady. Hey.
Bitch, you ain't fly, you your home.
Comment when your paint is dry so we can move on to the next step. Hey. I should have had somebody over here with me. I'm turning up by myself, Lagana. But yes, it's a party. But you were supposed to be painting. Is Suzette up in here? Because I ain't see her name pop up either. Yeah, tell her to stop clout chasing. Not off my name, ho. Try again, ho. Man, did anybody do this? Oh no, I never said 7:30. I said 7 o'clock. Well, you know, I usually do 7 and then the painting starts at 7:30, but we at home. We all at home. Did anybody do this challenge? But I didn't, because I can't dance. I can only do this. The Savage Challenge. I tried. That's all I know. What's happening? I'm savage. Okay, we gotta get back to the painting. For those who are painting with me, are we ready? Hey. It's okay, Ladonna. Just get your drink. You can drink with me. We together in spirit, yo. You know? Okay, so the next step is we're going to, yes, for sure, cheers. Wait, let me get my drink. Bow, bow, bow. You missed the toast too? You know, the toast I always do. I did it on the live too. Okay, so the next step. I'm using black for my my outline, but you can use white. Like the if you use white. All right, thanks, Talana. Okay, so if you can use white for your the background, like because we're gonna do the outline for the buildings. So if you want, you can do like the outline in white, just in case you mess up. Because if you do it in black and you mess up, it's harder to cover up. And we're gonna fill it in anyway. So I'm here for the music. Got to hop on the paint train when I order my starter kit. Yes, girl, you better order it. Well, and then also disclaimer. I know a bunch of people ordered it already. I have and I delivered some of them, but I have an Amazon back order. This quarantine shit, this Rona is messing up everything. I'm trying to think creatively out of the box to get people to paint, you know, because you know, it's art therapy. We're in the house, whatever, you know. And Amazon ain't delivered my order to get y'all stuff out. But we gonna get through that. But yes, order your kit. I have some. Has everything you need for what we're doing right now. So the next step is So basically, we're going to start with the Space Needle first, and we're going to do it in the middle of the canvas. And we're going to do an X. Okay. So see how here is an X? So it's like a skinny X is what we're doing. So I'm going to do it on my canvas first. Okay, so that's the first step, is an X. Okay, and I'm doing mine in black. On top of the X, I'm making a, so this is just the outline. I'm making a line that goes across, and that just comes right off the X. I know my Space Needle looks a little crooked, but that's just because my water is not, it's not a straight line, so it is what it is. Okay. After you have your line that goes straight across, you're going to make like a little lump on top. Kind of like a little ice cream cone, like right here, with the line on the top. I'm going to stop, and I want you guys to comment to let me know if you guys got that part, because that's probably the most difficult part of this painting. So just let me know if you guys got that. Let me put it back. Well, look who decided to join. I'm not sure if I want to blast you yet. But hi, you know who I'm talking about. But I think, Suzette, didn't you do this? I mean, LaDonna, Suzette, didn't you guys do this painting before? Okay. Okay. So, after you have this step, then we can come back to the Space Needle because I want to get your buildings in. The buildings are, and if I'm going too fast, I don't know if I'm going too fast unless you comment below. So just let me know. But anyway, so the next step is we're going to do the buildings. And the buildings are basically triangles. So you can do, not triangles, they're rectangles. So again, this is like an abstract painting. This is not like an actual depiction of the Seattle skyline. But you're going to know that it's the Seattle skyline because of the Space Needle. So I'm just doing like just the outline. And you can do like crazy little buildings. And of course they're not all gonna, like that rectangle is obviously not as high as the Space Needle, but you know, you make it your own. So some can be short, some can have like a different kind of angle for the for it. I'll move this closer for those who are painting with me right now. So can make some smaller buildings, some bigger ones, some who have some higher on one side of the building. So this is where we should be at right now. And I'm gonna take a little moment to stop to see where you guys are at. Say my name.
Don't be surprised, baby, it's just me. Don't be surprised, boy, when I bust it wide. I hypnotize you with this pussy. Now you feel like you can fly. I got you sprung off in the springtime. Fuck all your free time. You don't need no me time. That's you and me time. We be getting
Oh, you're supposed to be able to see this, my bad.
That dick make me so proud. Ooh, lay your head on the pillow. Lay you down, down. Don't be surprised, baby, it's just me. Don't be surprised, boy, when I bust it.
If you have this step, comment below.
I got you sprung off in the springtime. Fuck all your free time. You don't need no me time. That's you and me time. We be getting so loud. That dick make me so smart. That dick make me so
I think there was a few people who were painting with me. Talana, how you doing? I can't remember the other person. Let's see.
What Juicy say? Like, shut the fuck up!
Evelyn's.
Hey,
How you guys doing?
Hey, hey, hey. Damn, I want some head, but I chose the dough instead. I could never ever let a nigga fuck me down my brain. You know, they could lie, they could make me.
I mean, this is a trap and paint, but I want to make sure you guys we all on the same page.
This is not about your kid. These are simply just instructions on how you should treat my kid. Hey, gotta get my ass safe, gotta make that ass shake.
Okay, so the next step. Alright, so the next step, what we're going to do is, excuse me, we're going to fill in the squares and fill in this. We're going to start with the space needle first, though. Okay, so the top part I filled in with black here. Okay. Thank you. You're doing good. We're still working on the outline. Okay. Still working on the outline and you're doing good. That's great. That's great. So I'm still working on the outline too. So what we're doing is we're filling in this part with black. So when you're done with your outline, then you move on to your buildings. And all I'm doing is filling it in with black. So I'm filling in this part with black. Filling this in with black, and then I'm just gonna fill in all of my rectangles with black. So that's the next step. And if you're using two different sizes of brush, if you want to switch to the bigger one, that's fine, because then it'll cover more space. Because I think that's what I'm gonna do now.
Living with hidradenitis suppurativa, also known as HS, can really get you down. But now there's a radio station that can lift you back up, created by and for people with HS. No BS about HS Radio. Add your favorite song now, or just listen up.
Nipsey Hussle. Hey.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life, yeah. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Gotta say this for the Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. Don't know a nigga like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fame, you can pull my file yourself. Spot raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right, I like the life I built. West side 60, shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, I think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, thug like 4 wheels. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills. Like a motherfucking boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street nigga touching their first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life, yeah. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. I'm a shit now, according to the way that I'm positioned. In this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side RSC's is us. LAPD on my dick, I'ma squeeze some bucks. If a rap nigga did switch cheese and bust, all this rap money, nigga, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, and the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my low, yo, supreme rush. Las Vegas strip hop, yeah, you cream the punks. After all that looking tough, all he seen was stunts. 50 Cent and Mayweather flee the scene with us. I like that.
Young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, get you with the shit. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, under me. The hate and the devil keep jumping me. Back rows on me, keep me company. Hey, we did the most. Yeah, pull up and goes. Yeah, my diamonds a choker. Holding up, I with no holster. Read the ruler, diamond cooler. This a roller, not a mule. Dabbing on them like the usual. Magic with the brick and voodoo. Courtside with a bad bitch. Then I send the bitch through Uber. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. I'm not stupid, so I keep the Uzi. Rackets on rackets, got backers on backers, so my money making my back pay. You niggas got a low act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. That could be blunt in the ashtray. Two bitches just national smash that. Hop in the limb, have a drag race. I let them birds take a bath, baby. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trick, nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, keep you with your shit. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Hold phone, dropping money out of space. Kid, cut, introduce me to your bitch's wife.
Oh.
It was the worst when I had a schizophrenia breakdown in Washington, D.C. I was running around for 3 days. I was lost in the subway. I was scared. I was in the hospital, and I was tired. I was tired of
with this
hearing about injections was new to me.
So right now, I know it's you know, we're still kind of like going through it, but we're gonna let this part dry before we start adding like detail to the buildings. But I'm gonna let you guys catch up because I know I paint kind of fast. And I'll let you guys know what the next step is in a minute. We're definitely gonna put like some type of horizon black something right here. But I'm gonna wait for you guys to catch up.
I slapped him, I had told him, I don't know how you get down with them clowns, but I'm a soldier. No one could understand, I had way too much aggression that built over the years from my abandoned adolescence. See, I done been lied to, backstabbed and heartbroken. I wanted to cry, but I was too afraid to open. Praying one day I find a peace of mind by the ocean. I spent all my time committing crimes to get closer. While at my nana house, I played the couch, staring at the ceiling, trying not to get in my feelings. No way I can make these millions. Maybe gotta take this pain away and clear up all these rainy days. Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. It's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Wow, it says your live video will be removed soon if you continue to broadcast music you don't have permission to use. Oh wow. What do I do about that? Let me pause it and I know it ain't my music. How do I change just right? You don't own the rights to the music. Exactly. Like, can I just have a little bit of fun? Like, okay, so how do I edit I don't own the rights. I don't own the rights. Can I just listen to some music? Okay, how do I edit my caption? Or do I put it in the comments? Oh, that's weak. So you guys get to look at my face while I figure this out. I'm just gonna comment it. I don't own rights to the music playing in the background. Can you ask them for clarification? It won't. It don't even. Cause if it were, it's I don't. I'll be able to. I'll be able to repost the video, no matter what. If that's what you're talking about. Maybe because I've been on for over an hour, and they're like, "You're not trying to claim clout off of somebody else's music." But that's weak. Yeah, I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. We're almost done anyways. Yeah, I don't understand why they be tripping about it, because it's like how are we gonna steal? Who was just playing? I don't know. Nobody trying to steal nobody's music. You sure did miss the whole, and you sent me a friend request, and you shared my shit, and you missed the whole thing. But it's okay, because I'm gonna do it again. Let me see. Okay, so the next step is I'm taking my black, and what it does have, it has like a red band across of it that says your live video will be removed soon. It says, "Man, I was ready. I went to the walk-in house, came back and took a shower and missed the whole shit." You sure the fuck did. I just bought 4 new Well, you know what? I'm gonna go live again on Wednesday morning and Friday morning. So don't even worry about it. Those canvases, we're gonna put those canvases to use. Okay? Don't even worry about that. Okay. So the next step, maybe I should just turn it down lower. Since Facebook wanna hate on it. I know the drill. You got a girl, so don't get too close to me. That's how it's supposed to be. Friday morning at 10 o'clock. I will be Facebook Live from Ladies Paint Night page. Facebook, 10 o'clock. So I'm taking my black, and I'm just gonna make like a little wavy line or follow your horizon. You're so welcome. And it's like a nice little line. Calling them there. Okay. It's like we're already confined to our homes, but they want to take away the music too. Like I can't go Facebook Live with music. That's just whatever.
This March, we're celebrating our state's crazy good wine with crazy low prices all month long.
So just a line, and then I just kind of lightly made another line.
All raw wines at all Safeway locations.
I just lightly made like another line
Plus, grab 6
right
bottles
below
and
it.
you'll save an additional 10%. It's time to discover the wine the world is talking about. Pick up a bottle or 6 today and taste for yourself.
Okay.
Why Washington State is the new epicenter of wine.
Not trying to rush, but I don't want the video to get taken down. So the lights here that's on this one, I just took the smaller brush, and you can use like maybe white or yellow for like the lights. So I'll use white for this one. So like you could put like some white little dashes, and it's basically to like give it detail. So some detail for the canvas. You can need like do some lines here. And then maybe, so I did that in white, so maybe the lights can be yellow. And taking the smaller brush and just making like little dashes for like the lights in the building. Okay. And basically you just continue that all the way through. But like I mentioned before, the whether they try to take this video down or not, I'll still be able to appeal it and post it later. So if it does get taken down, you'll still be able to come back and look at it. And if your black isn't dry, then you just want to lightly paint the yellow on it, because otherwise it's just gonna blend in.
Ultimately, this is my world, and I'm ready.
Oh Lord, Jason made another one. Hi, I'm going baby on baby. That nigga big, he think he a gangster, he probably been slanging 380. Probably told you I'm lit, come get you a sniff. I'm pure like cocaine in the 80s. Pull up rockin' all white like I'm God. Put him up like a cat if he try me. Got him watching my life is excited. Just face on my daughter, she laughing and smiling. Still got shit on my plate from November. A few open cases, they pending. Fuck around, think I'm trying to catch money. Pull up with a Drake and it's friendly. Give a fuck how you think, how you feeling. Show you how to make a few million. So feeling myself, say I'm cocky.
So that is the Seattle skyline here. And you can like spice it up by, you can use like the end of your brush. Let's see. You can use like the end of your brush, like the back of your brush, and you can put like some stars. See, I dipped it into the white paint, and then you can like put some stars on it. So this is like, I didn't do that in this painting, in this one. Actually, yeah, I didn't do that in this one, but you can, every painting is different. Whether I try to make this exact painting, it's not going to come out the same. So you could do something different with each painting that you do. And I'm just putting little dots. Maybe you can do different seasons. Like maybe it's snowing on this side and it's raining on this side and it's sun shining on this side, because today it was hailing today. I don't know if you guys were outside at all today, or maybe you were home, but it was hailing today. It was sun shining today, and it was cold. So that's usually how Seattle goes. And for anyone who's just tuning in, I turn off the music because I'm scared they're about to turn my shit off. So that's pretty much all of the steps to create the Seattle skyline, except for you want to sign it, because I'm going to sign it with your name. What if the painting gets lost and nobody knows who's painted it? So I just usually just put K. Even though the camera's backwards, I just put K. Because my name is K, and that's not going to change. Okay. So that's the Seattle skyline. Does anybody who is painting with me have any questions? Thank you for tuning in with me. I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. to paint. More geared towards kids, but it's gonna pretty much be I guess a cleaner version, less trap music, more focus on the painting. You can follow, make sure, I know that you, thank you Talana, I appreciate it. I'm so glad you have fun, you're welcome. Make sure that you like this page. It's Ladies Paint Nights. If you haven't liked it already, follow it for more updates. I have a website for future events. I don't know when they're going to be posted because I've had to cancel everything. ladiespaintnight.com. Again, my name is Kay. You can follow me on Instagram too at Ladies Paint Night or at Kay the Paint Lady. But yeah, thank you Lakeisha for tuning in. Even if you just tuned in for the trap music, I will mail you a Ladies Paint Night kit when you order it, because I know you live across the water. Thank you for all your support. Have a good night. Have a good night, Evelyns. I appreciate you too. Thank you all. I'll see you guys on Wednesday and Friday this week. Stay safe. Stay clean. Stay in the house. And then also one last thing. Make sure you drop your pictures in the comments, because I want to see what you guys created on your end. You guys seen what I created over here? But make sure you drop your pictures. I would love to see how this went on your end, because I can't see you guys, but I appreciate you guys. But yeah, let me see your creations. Thank you and have a good night. Okay, bye.